Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love y'all. I would say, where's Dashi? I am in an office right now. Dashi's not here. Dashi's at home protecting the house. So yeah, we have a little bit to go over. We'll start with OMI. OMI is up about 0.3% on the day. It is up to 0009567. Everyone's like, Chavez, when is OMI going to lose that zero? When is it going to lose that zero? I don't know. We did have a little bit more volume today than we usually have. We usually have, $550,000, $650,000 volume. Today we had 958. A lot of that was cross trading, people, buying from each other. And the reason why I say that is because usually when we have anything over 750,000, we're up a couple percent. Today we're only up about 0.3%, which is okay considering the rest of the market. Everything else, I think, except for Sheeb and Hedera, was up about 2.5%, but everything else in like the top 75 was down. From Bitcoin as number one to like the 75th one, everything else was down. So Ecomi did outperform everything else, which again, pretty excited about. Again, nothing to write home about as far as us going and being up 0.3%, but as far as us outperforming everyone else, I think that is very good. We do have a couple of things to go over here for the news for the last couple days. I'll go over and start off at an Ecomi funding round. Somebody named Temporary Donkey over on Reddit says, is Ecomi planning any funding round? According to Crunchbase, the last raise was in early 2021. Seems to make sense. A capital raise could be used for marketing and speeding up development. Based on revenue, Ecomi could raise a hefty valuation already. It would benefit the founders and users as well. Founders would have a partial exit opportunity, and the company could hire top talent during the recession. I'm not 100% sure what you would have as far as them saying, hey, we're selling pieces of the company, we're selling 2%, 5%, whatever it is. And again, Orbis, Ecomi, Veve, and Veveverse are technically separate things. I could picture them maybe selling a little bit of the Veveverse, but again, the Veveverse is not out there yet. You don't have any like streams of revenue for it yet. Veve, obviously you have, so it would make sense to sell a little bit of Veve if they decide to do it. If they did, they could raise 50 million, 100 million pretty easily. Like, well, why don't you just do a land sale to raise revenue? Well, the land sale is going to go to burn OMI. Like that is going to burn a ton of OMI, which is great. But as far as getting the company funds, you would really want to sell a small piece of the company, but you would want a bigger valuation for that. Moving on, we have Jeffrey DeB says, so happy and grateful to finally own one of my favorite collectibles, and it is the Veve gold and silver logo. I thought that was pretty cool. Big fan of that as well, clearly. The comic yesterday sold out. There's only 7,500 of them. The company made about 50,000 from it, top line revenue. Comics and Crypto actually gave that a sell, which I was surprised because the 9.8, in the real world goes for over 100K. So I was really interested why they gave this a sell. Probably just because it's one of those things where it's very good, but it's not good enough where everyone's like considers it a grail and they love it. So people would have, I think that's why they gave that a sell. Even Dan Chauvel commented, the floor is quicksand on this one, and fair point. So I did have a quick convo with Al Kahn over the past couple days talking about he wants me to help sell a watch of his, or at least find out the value, which is fine, doing that. The watch was a Pokemon watch, only given out in 1999 when the Pokemon movie came out. It was given to like maybe less than 30 people, so it's very, very scarce. If you want something signed by Al Kahn, there's a link down below where you could donate to Best Friends Animal Society or First Responders Children's Foundation. $10 per entry. If you donate, you email the reference to Queenscourtcharity at Gmail. Again, link down below. And then you get a number, and we'll raffle it out. We were supposed to meet for lunch. He did wind up getting the flu. It was also his birthday, so happy birthday, Al Kahn. Everyone comment happy birthday, Al Kahn, in the comments down below. We do have news on partnerships. Givenchy had gone over and posted on Instagram saying, celebrate 100 years of Disney with the new capsule collection starring Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Essential pieces for women include a wide range of ready-to-wear leather goods and shoes featuring Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And I think we get Oswald the Lucky Rabbit at some point in our in our Veve drops, and more on that in a minute. But right now we have the OUP progress. It looks like the weight drop system, the wait list, has gone a little bit more, a little bit higher. So it looks like a little bit more of that is done. I hope we get at least the wait list or the crypto to gem at some point this quarter. If we can, great. If not, no big deal. I'm fine with next quarter, but I'm pretty excited for that as well. So Veve Digital Collectible says, on Nowhere, the Guardians of the Galaxy meet the Collector, who reveals to them that the Power Orb holds the Power Stone, an infinity stone capable of destroying entire civilizations. Ecomi had retweeted that, David had retweeted that, and when David retweeted that, he said 4 diamond stones. It looks like diamond stones or diamond hands, but obviously this is an infinity stone, and this is, they even said it's the 4th one. It is the 4th infinity stone. What they did as far as mints was pretty cool, was because they took the least minted one, like the one with the lowest mints, which is the scepter, and they said, okay, we had 6,600, however many mints they had there, and only like 4,000 of them were bought, give or take. There's still like 2,287 left. So what they did was they took the lowest mint and they subtracted the amount that was still available, and that's the mints that they used for this one, 4,305. I thought that was exceedingly brilliant the way they did that. It doesn't guarantee that this sells out, but again, this is the scarcest one that we have. It is going to be $30 or 30 gems, so like I said, I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, moving on. So we do have a Comics Crypto podcast going out and tweeting saying the first appearances are going to become more significant over time on multiple mediums. We're not only going to see first appearance on graded comics, but also video game characters on sealed graded video games and actors in movies on sealed VHS tapes. This market is only getting started, and I'm not going to lie, I have to agree. So today we had David Yu, or yesterday he tweeted out, put on his Instagram stuff about Alice in Wonderland. They did not sell out, but they sold enough where the company made $220,000, give or take, which is, again, as long as they do that, I'm fine, as long as they keep making money. Moving on, we have NFT Update, which has 288,000 followers over on the Twitter. They're an NFT source since March of 2021, investor creative, they call Top Shot, Veve, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and more. Had just said, did you know that Veve is releasing Alice in Wonderland NFTs? And they said when, they said how many mints and all that. Thought that was pretty exciting. Anyway, as far as airdrops and utility is concerned, attention owners of the DC Bat Cows. Each Bat Cow holder will receive one mysterious new collectible, one per cow, airdropped into their DC NFT account collection on Thursday, January 19th, based on a snapshot taken on January 17th. What was it? I don't know. Gonna be interesting to see. Speaking of airdrops, Brockman Blockchain said about to send out the airdrop to those who completed the Feesh City Metaverse Adventure. Sorry for the delay on that, but I hope you enjoy it. One of my whales has a ton of these baseball cards, going over them and seeing how much. I mean, got a couple grand worth of cards here, so sell. Some of it's going to go into OMI. A lot of stuff's going to go into OMI. And by the way, in case you didn't know, that's where I am right now. I'm with a whale that represents a group of whales, just going over some things. So that's pretty fun. Hello K posted out a tweet. It is a poll saying, what do you value more if you're a user of Veve Official? Prioritizing the release of a new feature or prioritizing the restoration of a feature that already exists but is now disabled? Payout system as an example. No right or wrong answer, just curious to see your opinions. 49% said new features. 51% said restore an existing feature. I think that's very, very close. In other news, the U.S. Fed officials expect inflation to drop 3.5% in 2023. So that's pretty interesting. In other news, we have the Department of Justice enforce action against a Russian exchange called Bitslato. I've been in this space for a while, and I don't know what Bitslato is. I think what they're doing is they're going after someone that they know they can beat, that they know they can get, and as long as they stay away from us, it's fine with me. Other news, for Bitcoin, breaking 84-page Texas government report endorses full support of Bitcoin adoption. The work group recommends Texas should buy Bitcoin, pass self-custody protection, tax breaks for mining, and include Bitcoin education in schools. And that is very, very bullish for me too, just because it's good for the whole system at large. And speaking of which, Texas A&M, the college, started offering classes on Bitcoin protocol. So again, you are seeing adoption slowly but steadily over the course of time. Anyway, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Goodbye.